Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. You guys have been watching our channel for any length of time, you will know we love to travel. love to travel. We recently got back from a 3-week trip to Mexico.
Yes, we did.
It was amazing, and I'm gonna be very honest. We put so much time and attention into the Mexico trip that we kind of forgot that wasn't our last trip of the year.
Right.
We have other travel booked and trips that most of you guys don't know about. And so we decided that we would make a video just talking about upcoming trips for the rest of 2025 and even into early 2026.
Obviously, our Mexico trip was the big one, and all these other trips are quite a bit shorter. But we do have some exciting things planned, and we wanted to tell you about them.
We do. Like some new things, new places, or a new place. Actually, new places, kind of. Yeah. The first trip we actually have coming up very soon. Yeah. In like a little over a week. I'm pulling up our travel itinerary right now. This is a place that I have been multiple times. You have never been.
I've never been.
We are going to the Bay Area, San Francisco area. So I'm actually going to be speaking at a church in Cupertino, California, on the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And we thought, you know what, if I'm going down there for that, it would be so fun to bring Sherri because she's never been and you've always wanted to go.
I've always wanted to go. So I'm excited for this one. It's a short-ish trip.
Short-ish trip. We leave Anchorage on Wednesday, November 19th. We're flying Anchorage to Seattle, Seattle to San Jose. So we're actually flying in and out of San Jose, not in and out of San Francisco.
Right.
Easier airport, to be honest with you. Better flights cost-wise.
Yeah.
And then we'll just rent a car in San Jose, drive up to San Francisco.
Yeah.
And so the plan is we're going to spend, I guess we'll get to San Francisco like Wednesday night-ish. Have Thursday and Friday in San Francisco. And then Saturday, we'll drive back to Cupertino, spend Saturday, Sunday in Cupertino, and fly out of San Jose on Monday. So It is a quick trip.
Yep, less than a week.
Less than a week. But let's talk mostly about San Francisco.
Yeah.
You guys, I love San Francisco. Went there for work last year. Had a blast.
Yeah.
There are a few things that are on the agenda. Now, again, we only have 2 days.
Right.
It's not like we have a ton of time. We don't have a week in San Francisco.
Right.
So we can't do it all. Sherri, what are some of the things that you want to do in San Francisco for your first time ever?
The Walt Disney Family Museum.
Yep, the Disney Family Museum, which I've never been to.
Right.
That's going to be a first for us.
Yep, so I'm excited for that.
Me too.
The touristy things like the Golden Gate Bridge and stuff. Like, obviously, I've seen it in all of the movies and stuff. I grew up watching Full House.
Yep.
So I kind of want to see the Full House.
Yep.
That's one of the things he was like, what are the things you want to do? And that was, I had a short list, but those are some things I wanted to do.
You did have a short list, which kind of surprised me, but I also feel like there's a lot in San Francisco, like the waterfront, the Fisherman's Wharf, which is beautiful. Just like go walk around. There are amazing museums. There's really fun neighborhoods. Like I want to take Sherri to Haight-Ashbury, which is like obviously where like the Summer of Love, 60s, hippie, all of that stuff started. Yeah. Just because it's a neighborhood with such a cool vibe.
Yeah.
Other things I'm not sure about. Last time I was in San Francisco, I did Alcatraz. I don't know that you would enjoy Alcatraz. Just like...
Yeah, I don't know that it's my jam. And also the amount of walking that you said you did, I don't know that my joints are going to be real happy with me.
I'll be honest.
If we do that.
I actually think you could do the walking fine.
Oh, really?
I think that it is the... Like, you're not a big... I don't know, dark things get to you. Yeah. And the reality of like what happened at Alcatraz and what it was isn't like, it's not puppies and butterflies.
Right.
Right? And so I'm just not sure that would be your thing. There is some really great food places I want to take Sherri to in San Francisco.
I do love food.
You do love food. But want to know from you guys, from you San Francisco experts, what would you recommend that we do? Again, we only have a couple days there. So let us know. Here's the thing. Because we don't have a lot of time, we're not doing a meetup. So we're just going to kind of hang out. The two of us get to explore the city ourselves.
Yeah. And, because, again, with, not a lot of time, we can't do all of the things. Like, obviously,
cannot.
San Francisco is a big city.
Yep.
And there's a lot of things to do, and we don't have that much time. But we're going to try to do what we can.
We'll be there in 9 days. 9 days from now. And you don't know this. I haven't booked our hotel yet.
Cool.
Hotels in San Francisco are so genuinely unbelievably expensive. And so I'm kind of like playing the game, waiting to see that if we get closer, if prices dip down, especially with what's going on right now with all of the travel stuff. I know a lot of people are canceling flights because they don't want to deal with it. I'm not going to lie, that has been a concern of ours because airports we're flying through, Anchorage, Seattle, are among the airports that are like reducing flights.
Yay.
And I'm like, oh gosh, please don't cancel our trip. But we will figure that out if it happens. So San Francisco, Cupertino, that kind of stuff. I do have a question. Do you have any desire? Last time I was down there, I went to like the Google headquarters. I went to like the Google store and explored the Google space. Or I went to Apple and explored Apple in Cupertino. The look on Sherri's face answers the question, but I'll ask it anyway. Do you have any desire to go to those kind of places? Really? Google even?
I mean,
Apple? Google YouTube? You can, okay, we'll see. Maybe Sherri will entertain me and we can stop at Google.
If that's something you really want to do, we can do that. But it's not going to be a thing for me.
I nerd out so much. It's so cool.
I know. You came home with your little Apple cup.
I came home with my Apple cup. I came home with Google swag. I had YouTube pens. I had YouTube notebooks. My gosh, it was so fun. Okay, so that's going to be one trip.
Let me know the must-go-to bookstores.
In San Francisco. That's also on our list.
San Francisco.
100%. Actually, there might be anywhere in the Bay Area. If you know any good bookstores, let us know. Yeah. So that is a big trip. Very excited to speak at the church down there.
Yes.
I have been spending time on what I want to say. I know exactly what I want to talk about. I'm excited to tell more people about the work here in Alaska. This is a church that actually supports our work here in Alaska.
Yeah. And it's a church that good friends of ours go to.
Oh my
so
gosh.
We're excited to see them again.
I am so excited for that trip. I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
So the next trip we have is in December.
Yes.
We are going to Seattle. And I'm pulling up the dates right now because this is actually kind of a unique trip.
Yeah.
This is a trip that came together, in my opinion, perfectly. It is a trip that is in 1 week. It will include us traveling together. Mm-hmm. It will include time with friends. Mm-hmm. And it will include me getting some Adam solo time in Seattle as Sherri flies back early.
Yeah.
So here's what we're doing. We are flying together, Anchorage to Seattle. I just had it on Friday, December 12th.
Yeah.
So we're flying to Seattle. And then on basically that weekend, Saturday and Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are going to meet up with a couple of friends that we met through YouTube. They started watching LeggLife.
Yeah.
Some of you guys I'm trying to think of, I've got it. Here's how many of you may know them. If you've watched the LeggLife Christmas card exchange from years ago.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember Sir the Ferret?
Yeah.
They are Sir's parents. Were Sir's parents. R.I.P. Sweet Sir, you ferret of the gods.
Zach and Tori. If you are on the viewer cruise out of New Orleans.
Yes.
They were on that as well.
I
met them.
I went back to Washington, D.C. for work, and I got to hang out with them.
I was very jealous.
Yep, you actually were jealous of that. They are just very much our kind of people.
Yeah.
And Zach is a Seahawks fan. And
That's why they're our kind of people.
And has never been to a game. And so we started saying like, let's go to a Seahawks game because Zach and I can go to the Seahawks game. You and Tori can like hang out, go get tattoos, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And so...
a possibility.
So we started kind of like loosely planning this, but you can't really make firm plans till the schedule gets released.
Right.
Well, when the schedule got released, there was this few days that kind of worked, I think, for them and for us. And one of them, and this just worked out so amazing, one of them is going to be the Seahawks game on, I am pulling up, I think it's December 14th. It is Sunday, December 14th.
Yeah.
It is the Seahawks versus the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
Big game.
Big game.
So Zach and I are going to that game.
Yep.
And then over the weekend, we're just going to do some like touristy Seattle stuff with them.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Just hang out.
We're going to be staying. Actually, I'm not going to. It's funny. I'm not going to tell you where we're going to be staying. Nope. Yep. 100%. I don't know. That was weird.
In Seattle. We're staying
in Seattle. Wow. And then you actually are flying back home to Anchorage on Monday.
On Monday morning, because I do have to work. So I'll be back in time for the second half of the day on Monday, and then I'll be here for the week.
Not renting a car, so I will just probably Uber and Lyft from the airport back, take Sherri to the airport, and then I will basically have Monday through that Friday in Seattle myself. Now, why in the world?
What are you doing then?
Why in the world am I staying in Seattle by myself? Well, when looking at the Seahawks schedule, it just happened to work out that the Seahawks have 2 home games within 4 days of each other.
Back to back.
Which does not happen.
Right.
Not just back to back, but back to back, like not even Sunday to Sunday. They play Sunday against the Colts, and then they play Thursday night football against the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, I could go to 2 Seahawks games in 4 days?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And so I'm actually going to stay. I'm going to go to that second Seahawks game on Thursday night by myself. Actually, I'll take somebody with me. I have 2 tickets. And also in that week, I'm going to go to my first ever Seattle Kraken NHL game. Yeah. I finally get to wear my Kraken jersey to a Kraken game.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited about that. And so we'll get time, like I said, together, time with friends, and then time for me to trounce around Seattle by myself, which you guys know I love to do.
Which you love to do and is needed for you to do.
And is needed for me to do.
Yep.
And like sporting events is a great thing. We'll probably try to go to some Christmas stuff in Seattle. Seattle is an amazing Christmas city. Mm-hmm. And so we'll try to do that stuff while we are down there. But that's kind of our last trip planned through the end of the year. I do want to talk in a second about a couple trips we have early in 2026. However...
You forgot a little one in December.
I forgot a little trip in December? Oh my gosh, I did.
Yeah.
I can't believe I forgot this.
I know.
We are going to Fairbanks. We're actually taking the train to... How did I forget this?
I don't know.
We're taking the train to Fairbanks, and then we are going to be there for a couple of days. We're going with a friend, Allison. It's actually kind of a work trip for the work that we do. And Sherri's tagging along. Because
we're taking the train.
Oh, because we're taking the train. So Sherri's going to come with us on the train to Fairbanks, and then we will fly back a couple days later. And so that will just be, we'll get to see some friends in Fairbanks, get to experience Fairbanks a little bit in the winter, but more on Fairbanks in the winter in a second. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me about that.
Well,
I've always wanted to do the winter train from Anchorage all the way to Fairbanks. It is like a 12-hour trip.
Yeah.
We're going to pack snacks. We're going to pack games.
Books.
Sherri's probably going to pack her pillow. And so probably
take a little nap.
I know you well. So those are the planned trips. Mm-hmm. However, there's a problem. In Alaska, one of the things we survive on are Alaska Airlines miles, or now they're points. They changed their miles.
We're still going to call them miles. Alaska Airlines.
And so, as with all airline carriers, there are different tiers, right? And you get different benefits based on the tier you're in.
Mm-hmm. Which I benefit from when I travel with him.
That's right. You should make sure it's like much easier when I am a higher tier. I've traveled a lot for work this year. Mm-hmm. And I am I will be like 150 miles, literally so few miles away from hitting the 40,000 miles flown this year tier. So that would put me in gold status with them, which is great. Yeah. So it is well worth it, especially for all the travel we have planned in 2026. It is well worth it for me to book a mileage run trip before the end of the year, just to fly somewhere. Don't know where I'm going. Yeah. We've talked about, could I find a cheap flight to Denver to see mom? Mm-hmm. Is it even just like literally a turn and burn flight to Seattle? Because here's the thing, I only need like a couple hundred miles, less than a couple hundred miles. I could probably do Fairbanks. I could probably do something in state. So I will have one other trip. I don't know if it will actually be a trip or if it will just be a flight.
Just a turn and burn.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But definitely want to hit MVP gold, hit that 40,000 mile mark this year, so that we can have a little bit easier travel experience all through next year for our trips.
Yeah.
Sherri does benefit from my higher
do.
status. So there's
I
that.
appreciate you having a higher status.
Well, the things I do for love.
I know.
And then we have, it's not in 2025, but in 2026, we actually have a really fun trip coming up.
Yeah.
The details are still being finalized, but I think we're really close to having all this nailed down. So I think it's going to happen like this. You have a work trip.
I do in the middle of January.
To
Fairbanks.
Fairbanks. One of you, our LeggLife community, has got us connected to a place in Fairbanks called Borealis Base Camp. Borealis Base Camp is one of those places where you stay out in an igloo that has like glass so you can watch the northern lights. It's like one of the most, I mean, just go to Instagram, search Borealis Base Camp. It is stunning.
It's amazing.
Stunning. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to, since Sherri's flying to Fairbanks for work and Borealis is just north of Fairbanks, I think...
We'll pick you up in Fairbanks.
Yep.
And drive you to this Borealis Base Camp.
So I think that what we're going to do is I'm actually going to fly up early with Sherri, and then we're going to stay at Borealis the weekend before her work event in Fairbanks.
Yeah.
So we'll do Borealis Base Camp, and then I'll fly home, and then Sherri will stay in Fairbanks for some work meetings, and then you will fly home.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the only January trip we have planned, but it is a really, really unique one.
Yeah.
Like, this is world-class destination to see the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
We were messaging with them just last week, I think, kind of finalizing some things. So I'm excited that is finally happening.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be cold. It's going to be beautiful. It is one of those things where...
Not real excited about the cold, but
we're going to be dressed and prepared for it.
yes.
And it's the kind of thing that, fingers crossed the Northern Lights are out when we're up there.
Right.
Even if they're not, how often do you get to sleep in an igloo
Right.
underneath, like, frozen skies in Alaska?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be beautiful no matter what.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So you guys, that is the travel that we have booked. We have loosely started to talk about other future trips we want to do. We have racked up a significant amount of air miles. We do have a trip back to the Midwest next summer-ish.
Yes.
Your parents are celebrating their 50th anniversary.
Yes.
Which is exciting. So we're going to go back to Indiana for that.
In June-ish.
In June-ish. So that's the only trip that we really have on the books. But I think we'd like to start talking about maybe other big trips to do. So more of that coming up. But the big trips this year, San Francisco, probably like 5 or 6 days in the whole Bay Area. And then Seattle. Well, then Fairbanks train trip.
Yep.
Then Seattle for a week. 2 Seahawks games, a Kraken game, getting to hang out with friends. And then in January, we're going to kick off the year under the Northern Lights up in Fairbanks. Fingers crossed. Knock on
And a
wood.
work trip.
And a work trip.
Yeah.
Coming back from Mexico, the longest trip we've ever taken.
Yeah.
Do you feel the itch to travel again? Or did Mexico kind of like scratch that for a while and you're kind of okay being home? How are you feeling about travel?
Both and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think that I would be okay if we didn't have anything else planned for the rest of the year, but
Yeah.
I'm also excited for the trips that we have.
Yeah.
So I'm good with both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm super excited about the places we're going this year. San Francisco is one of my favorites. The Bay Area is amazing. I can't wait to see friends in Cupertino. I'm really excited to speak there. Seattle, come on. Like,
We always love Seattle.
we always love Seattle and getting to do it with friends. So, like, I feel like the trips we have are maybe the perfect kind of trips after such a long one, right? It's not like another long vacation. It's not anything like that. These are like easy, fun things we're looking forward to. But I will say, I feel like we spent so long planning Mexico. What I am getting the itch to do is start planning another big trip.
Yeah.
It just, we were in Mexico mode for so long.
Yeah.
And we spent so much time
Like a
planning.
year and a half.
Like a year and a half.
Yeah.
That like, I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, I want to find another place. So there you go, friends. Again, let us know any San Francisco things that you think Sherri would love for her first trip, any must-do things. Let us know in the comments below. If you're in the Seattle area, and you want to hang out, I got like nothing to do for 4 days. If you want to get like a bunch of people and go to a Kraken game, I'm just hanging out by myself. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's have some fun. Friends, we love you. Thanks for being a part of the LeggLife community. Cannot wait to share all of these trips, all of these adventures with you in upcoming videos, and we will see you on the next LeggLife video.